Happy Boxing Day, Larry Davis.
Today's
Yep,
Boxing
today
Day?
is Boxing Day. It is October the 9th, and it is Boxing Day
I thought
in
that was
Europe. UK?
I thought that was like the day after Thanksgiving. Or before?
Look, it
Or
doesn't matter.
something?
We're Americans. Boxing Day can be whenever we want it to be. And we can celebrate it however we want to celebrate it. And today I'm celebrating it with you by playing some Sega Master System games. So buckle up, it's going to be a shitty Boxing Day. It's
Yeah.
going to be the fucking
Not
worst.
looking forward to it.
But we're going to do some Game Boy games before that because it turns out that like not a whole lot launched for.
I'm Larry Davis.
Oh yes, hi, you're Larry Davis. I'm George Brundle.
Hi.
See, I'm a really good host. I always remember to introduce us, unlike somebody who
Uh-huh.
forgets all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. You just get mad at me that I came up with a gimmick to
Hey, you
introduce
just took it
us.
from Alan
I was like, oh,
Partridge.
you're going to do it every time, huh? Yeah. Yeah, well, you say goodbye
Here's
dinosaurs. That's just from Mario movie,
That's a
so
good point. Here's what I find really funny though is yeah, it's not Boxing Day, and you knew this because you're like steeped in the culture of Great Britain for some reason. And like I'm actually not sure
yeah.
when this started with you, but like it definitely happened over like the last few years. For as long as I've known you, like half of that relationship, you didn't give a fuck about Britain. And now it's just like, hey,
That's not true.
okay. Whatever you say.
It's not. I mean, I was watching Dark Place and stuff back when that was on Adult Swim.
Oh, well, sure.
Shaun of the Dead, whatever, all that kind of stuff. It was only in the last couple of years I started watching the panel shows and things like that.
This is really cool that I had this all set up and it actually captured, and now it isn't capturing anymore.
Hello to Tetris.
Hi, Tetris.
I
Yeah,
see
this is.
Tetris.
No, I need to.
Also, you say that as though we didn't both watch Look Around You when that was on
Yeah,
TV
yeah, I
also.
did.
Come on.
I gotta stretch this out. Where to go? Oh my god.
There it is.
There's the game. Oh,
Alleyway.
it's too big.
This is a breakout.
Stretch to screen? Oh,
Uh,
god damn
whoa.
it. Capture.
This is
This is
good stuff.
well, so capturing this has actually been
Right click, select.
weird, specifically with this Game Boy Advanced emulator that I am running.
Okay.
It keeps wanting to like not show up. It was doing this to me earlier, so fit to screen. Yes, there we go. Sorry about that. This is Alleyway, one of the like 6 Game Boy titles that came out on launch. Spoiler alert, all the Game Boy titles that came out at launch are pretty bad except for Tetris and Super Mario Land. So, sorry.
Well, uh, I also like how you introduced this by saying we're going to be looking at Master
Uh-huh.
System games, and then the first thing I come up with
Well,
is Game Boy.
I wanted to do the Boxing Day thing because Master System was really only popular over in the UK. People didn't give a fuck about the Master System in
Yeah.
America.
As they should
Yeah.
be. Like, nobody should care about the Master
No,
System.
but that also made Sega like extremely popular over in the UK, whereas like Nintendo never quite got the same footing
Yeah.
for as long as there was Sega systems,
Well,
at least.
I'm going to say part of that is Mega Drive is a way better
Oh, sure.
name than Genesis.
Hey, y'all, it's Breakout.
This is
Just
Breakout.
Breakout.
Yeah. Oh, you did it.
Yeah.
You got it up there.
Yeah, I don't even have to play the game
now
now.
it's just
It's
it's the ideal solution.
the best way to play Breakout.
Yep.
God. I mean, I guess like at the time when the Game Boy came out, having Breakout in your pocket was probably alright.
Yeah, and this seems like it runs
Oh yeah.
well enough, like for a Game Boy and everything. It seems playable.
The good smooth game of Breakout I'm playing over here. Kind of like having Snake on your Nokia. Like, cool, there's video
Sure.
games in my pocket now. That's nuts. Let me just cram
Yeah.
6 AA batteries.
There's monsters in
here.
my pocket. Yeah.
This is the worst part of Breakout, though. Is when
It wasn't 6. It was wasn't it
Yeah,
like
it was
4?
Actually, 4.
6 was the Game Gear.
Yeah, what was the one that needed like AAA's though? Wasn't that the Lynx? Lynx
Probably.
was also gigantic and had a very small screen.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was in color.
It was.
And didn't it come out before the Game Boy?
No, I don't think it came out before the Game Boy. I think it came out after. Because I remember, like, the advertisement was a 90s kid sitting in a bathroom pulling this giant slab of plastic out of his pocket.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was in color, and I'm sure it was... Pretty sure it was way more advanced than the Game Boy, actually, but... did not take off.
Look at that, I don't have to play the game again.
It had... Yeah. Congratulations.
I'm done playing this game.
The Lynx had what some would call a failure to launch.
Yes, and we'll get to the Lynx at some point. But for right now, I need to play baseball on the Game Boy. Which you can play with 2 players, and I guess, like, you would probably just pass the system back and forth? I'm not sure how that would work exactly, because, like, the link cable wasn't out when the Game Boy launched. I'm very confused by that.
Maybe there's no pitching in it, it's just batting, so yeah, you would just pass it back and forth, I don't know.
Bears and the Eagles, I guess we'll play as the Bears.
Bears.
Oh.
Bears versus birds.
Be Mario in this.
Or you can be Paul.
Yeah. You know, everyone's favorite Mario character, Paul.
Yeah. Maybe it's McCartney. There I go with the Anglo-centric references again. Apologies.
Ah, god damn it. I wonder how much of this game is actually just luck. Like, I doubt that there's... I doubt there's much to this that gives me, like, control over where the ball is going.
It's all skill. Well, depends on when you hit it. I think you're hitting it late.
Oh, there we go. Is that gonna be a home run? Yes! No! Fuck!
Oh yeah, when the sprite gets big like that, it must... Oh. Okay, well.
Oh, I made it to a base, so that's fine.
I feel like you could have gotten a double out of that.
Yeah.
Well, that might count as a fly, though. Because he caught it before it hit the ground.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that would be a fly ball, so you're out.
Well,
sorry.
That's the thing, is the first one I hit, too, he caught it out of the air and I wasn't out. Like, I was only out when he passed it first base. So I think that they don't actually count fly balls in this game. Like, I think they did not program that in.
Yeah, I see you still have the other guy on the base, so what? Okay. Look, Japan loves baseball.
I wonder, does Japan have, like, different rules, maybe? Surely they wouldn't remove, like, the fly ball rule if they did.
Well, there you just got out with the fly ball.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Oh no.
Baseball on the Game Boy is very confusing to me. I don't know how this works.
I don't think they have different rules, because in Yakuza 5, there's even a plotline about a guy who got fired for sign stealing. So they even have rules about that.
This guy could have totally, like, stolen second base by the time that ball got back.
Yeah.
Did not.
Yeah. Now they're just playing catch. I don't know what they're doing.
God damn it. No, I got this. Oh, it won't let me pass it over to second. So I can't, like, get 2 people out at the same time. This sucks. This is not a good baseball game.
Teddy.
I got it. 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 It's a good thing they're not bothering
Inside
to go
the park, home run. Oh yeah, they're just hanging out there. They have too much faith in your abilities.
Whole team coming in to get it.
Like how you just missed the basement, dude. This reminds me of that cricket game. The one that got pulled from Steam.
Is everyone coming in to get the ball? They all hit their heads at once.
Yeah.
That's enough baseball.
Yeah, Marx Brothers thing out here. Okay.
Super Mario Land.
We won't get won't get to see how Mario versus Steve turned out.
I got a feeling Mario probably won. Wasn't there like another like a Mario-centric baseball game, Super Mario Strikers? That was a thing, right?
Sluggers.
Strikers
was the soccer
yeah.
game.
Yeah. I have never played either of those. I actually keep forgetting the soccer one came out because I know that they had one that they canceled that was like based on wrestling and like it infused that with another sport. And I want to say it was soccer, but maybe it wasn't. If they put a soccer game out.
Yeah, so Sega All-Star Soccer
No,
or something like that? Sega Superstar Soccer?
Specifically Mario, because Nintendo was the one that pulled the plug on it because they were like, we don't want Mario characters doing like real wrestling moves on each other because then kids will do that.
Okay.
Although Waluigi giving Mario a suplex actually sounds pretty dope, so kind of upset that.
That's right, Waluigi does the DX crotch chop.
Yeah, he probably would.
Wah!
I really like Super Mario Land, and I know that you fucking hate it. Because it does not control
look at that.
like a Mario
game. It doesn't even look like a Mario game. Look at these tiny blocks. Look at those
Mario Land.
Garbage. Those garbage little Goombas. And look at that, you jumped on him and died.
Such a good game.
And then...
I'm having a lot of fun with my Game Boy.
Yeah, it's great. It's Mario but portable.
That's right.
It's exactly the same.
I can't believe they fit Mario on this little cartridge. Just make Mario 35 out of this, man. That would be so much better. Like, people would actually get knocked out a whole lot more quickly.
Well, yeah. And then just stuff like the Koopa Troopa looks bad enough as it is, but then you stomp on him, he just turns into a blob.
Right.
It's not even identifiable as a shell, and you can't even kick the shell.
No, they got the Koopas they're like bomb Koopas, so their shell blows up. And then you don't have the Fire Flower, you have like this ball that ricochets that's only good like 1 foot in front of Mario before it just goes up.
Yeah.
And then they had like you couldn't make mushrooms come out to grow because they were like indistinguishable from the Goombas, so they had to make it hearts.
Yeah.
I mean, they figured that out with Mario Land.
And
I mean, I'll admit that's a way better game.
And weird that they have the flies that were in Mario Brothers, the original.
Yeah. Actually, kind of forgot that those were in the original Mario Brothers. Also did this thing.
Yeah, those in the crab
things.
things.
Like a bonus game at the top of here for every level, like that, a whole lot.
Yeah, it's okay. That's a good point. Mario collects hearts to get 1-ups.
That's right. No, he collects hearts so he has like he can shoot more with his Fire Flower.
Yeah. And you get the axe.
Yeah, that's right. You break the wall and you get a heart. Or you break the wall and you get a mushroom.
But you don't have mushrooms in this.
I'm replaying Symphony of the Night right now, actually. Still got Castlevania.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. It's a good game, Symphony of the Night. It's better than Mario Land, probably.
Yes. Is it better than Mario Land 2?
No, because there's no space level in Symphony of the Night.
That's right, also Wario isn't in it.
Oh, Wario Castlevania.
Which is really the key part.
Yeah. Every Castlevania disc is personalized. You go down the right hall and see Wario.
Yep. You still haven't finished Night Dreams, right?
Night Dreams? Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry.
Mouth Dreams, sorry. Yeah.
Confused me for a second, I thought that was like a Castlevania thing. I was like, what?
No.
I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, Mouth Dreams.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you need to get to Wah. Good track.
I think I'm just gonna beat this world, and then we'll move on to the next game.
Okay, when's the first submarine segment?
I think, like, not until the second world? Remember right?
Hmm.
They save it for a bit, because they want to just kind of acclimate you to Mario playing on the Game Boy for a bit before they throw something. Like, if I remember right.
Yeah, I do like the sort of Egyptian aesthetic here for some of these worlds. It's all right.
They also had like a Chinese theme level in here. Yeah. At some point.
Of course, all these tiles, the Game Boy has a bit of trouble keeping up with it.
Shit.
Also, I think it's kind of messed up that there are enemies that can take multiple hits to kill.
Yeah, I mean, especially at this point, I don't think that... Well, Mario 2 probably had come out already before this. USA Mario 2.
Yeah, but, I don't know about that.
Hey, technically, like, Koopas.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Well, no, that's not really the same thing. I mean with Fire Flowers specifically.
Oh, sure.
Or Ball
Yeah.
in this case.
Then I guess, like...
Because
not
those
even
bugs
Mario
take
2
2 hits.
would do that.
Yeah, the closest would be Bowser. Do they reuse this musical theme in later games? Feels familiar. They put it in Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm not sure. Did you just clip
I
through
just
that guy?
clipped through that guy. I mean, I took damage, so, like, it still hurt me.
Oh,
but-
okay. I feel like there's not enough visual differentiation between small and big
No,
Mario
not really.
in
Like,
this.
it feels like you're growing less big than you do in the NES games, and I would imagine part of that is because the Game Boy screen is so small.
Yeah.
But
Oh, Daisy.
all right,
It's a Beatles song.
that's Mario Land. Play some tennis because half of the games that came out for the Game Boy at launch were just sports games. I mean, much like the NES.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, NES was the same way. What level are you gonna do? Just one? Okay,
very
fine.
good at tennis, so yeah, I probably should start out at level 1.
There we go. This seems familiar.
It's about as good as my performance in baseball, so...
Well, you did this exact same thing in the NES tennis
I did.
also.
I don't even remember. I probably tried to just block that out of my memory.
Because I figured you were going to do a triple fault, and I don't remember if you did or just barely missed it.
I'm pretty sure I did. I'm very bad at tennis games that are not specifically Mario Tennis on the Nintendo 64.
I mean, it looks like you can really just keep swinging in this, though.
Oh yeah.
You got like a 2-frame swing.
I do like Mario as the, umpire? That'd be an umpire in tennis? You know sports more than I do.
Officiator? I don't know what the term is for
Judge?
tennis. Maybe. That sounds right.
Like a Final Fantasy judge. He
And it's
just
judge.
comes and throws a fucking card on the ground and tells me I wasn't allowed to hurt the opponent.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not gonna play.
You're not allowed to do that, by the way.
Do what?
Hit it out of bounds.
Oh yeah, I can swing, like, a lot. I can pretty much just stand here and hit this button.
Yeah.
Probably do a whole lot better than I've been doing.
Hello, Max. Good afternoon.
Hey, Max, how's it going? Alright, I'm done playing tennis. I don't like
Great.
that. I'm not a big
Thank
fan
you
of tennis.
for sparing us all the misery.
Tetris is the last one that I got.
Great.
This is the first game that I ever played. I'm pretty good at Tetris, unlike tennis and baseball and everything else that I basically played here, which means that now that I've said that, I'm probably going to play the worst game of Tetris I've ever played in my life.
Great.
Oh,
As is
sorry,
expected.
1-0. Well, also, like, Game Boy Tetris is really good at dicking you over, too.
Well, you can't fast drop in this, can you?
You can't, like, immediately
Like,
slam it
immediate
down.
drop.
You can't immediately
Yeah.
slam it down. You can just kind of, like, press down and speed it up. Plus, I don't think you can...
Yeah.
You can't rotate if it's hitting the edge. and you can't hold. Which...
Yeah, hold is for cowards. I hate holds.
Really? I like hold.
Yes, because it just means I just hold the long piece every time. It's stupid, like, boring.
I don't know, it's real good for, like, competitive Tetris. I really like having the hold button for that, because then, yeah, you can slam that down and fuck the end.
Yeah, okay.
I probably should start on a higher level of Tetris, actually. Do
Yep.
0. I'm set it, actually, and do that. It's going to take forever to actually bring that level up.
What is up with the text there?
The text.
Like they couldn't, when it says hit start to continue, it's just like off-center in a weird way. Like they didn't bother to just get it in the middle.
Yeah, no. I mean, this was like the biggest thing that came out for the Game Boy at launch. Like, this was the one thing that everybody really wanted.
It was a pack-in game at a certain point, right?
It might have been a packing game, like, right away, so they could just sell the console, but I might...
I don't think it
I'm not remembering
was.
that. I mean, I don't, like, I wasn't very...
I'm sure it was
I
eventually.
wasn't very cognizant at the time of the Game Boy's launch, because I think it came out before I was born, or I was still, like, a baby, but my dad still had one that carried around with him, so I played a lot of it.
You, was that intentional? That long piece drop over there?
Everything I do is intentional. I'm the best Tetris player.
Why are... I feel like you're throwing it now.
Nah, I'm building up real big. I get it tall.
Okay.
Actually, this is probably why I'm really bad at the Game Boy Tetris, is I keep trying to do that where I just build it so I can get multiple Tetrises in a row, and then, like, it completely screws you over on the
Yeah, the game doesn't care.
I mean, there is something specifically about the Game Boy version of Tetris where it... Like, you'll get a really severe drought of a certain piece. Like, you'll just go by and not get a long piece for the longest amount of time, and it completely fucks you up. And I know I'm not the only one who's
I feel
had
that's
that.
true of all Tetrises.
It is especially bad in this. Like, I've heard other people complain about it. I know it's not just me. I kinda just want Tetris 99 now. Wash the taste of Mario 35 out of my mouth. I saw a tweet from Nintendo earlier.
This makes me want to play,
It was just like, hey, when was, you know, how many first places have you got in Mario 35? I was thinking, like, fucking none, because I get bored, and I give up.
Yeah. Like, I played 4 or 5 games, and in all of them, I got, like, 2nd through 5th. It was just because all of us were just running 1-1 over and over. It's just like, oh, alright.
Great game if you want to fall asleep.
Yeah, yeah.
Just play before bed, pass out with the Switch on, catch your sheets on fire.
Yep.
I mean, that's the best part about Mario 35, is playing it for half an hour, so your Switch actually starts to get really fucking hot in your hands, so you have to deal with that on top of it just being, like, the worst fucking experience you've ever had with a Mario game. Alright, I think I've had enough. Tetris. On to something else.
That's Tetris.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta actually make it do the sound. Love the sound of it telling you that you lost. Tetris Blast? I don't actually remember Tetris Blast. No.
I don't either. Well, I'm thinking of Tetris Sphere. I remember one where you had, like, a bomb thing. That's what you're talking about. I don't remember specifically.
Tetris 2 also have
It
like
was
a bomb?
Wetris. I don't know.
Hey, here's Action Fighter. For the Sega Master System. There's like only one really noteworthy game that I think came out on the Master System's launch, which is Fantasy Zone. Everything else I've either just never heard of or like my eyes glaze over. And it's not,
Oh, so this is Spy Hunter.
it is not picking my controller up. I apparently have the right on it.
Cool
Yeah,
frame counter.
Turn that off.
Yeah.
King of Fusion is kind of weird in that it occasionally just stops working on my computer in general, and so I have to keep setting everything.
Cool.
Not even pick the controller.
You ever play Hatris?
Yeah, I don't like Hatris at all.
Me either. Wordtris,
Oh,
also
Wordtris
bad.
Is worse. It's not. What the fuck is it doing? It's not.
I don't know.
Okay, there he goes.
Hello to Shinobi.
Hi, Shinobi. Alright, I don't know why I wasn't picking my controller up, but it seems to be working now, so. Play some action
Great.
fighter. If it will let me. It's not picking it up again, what the fuck? Let me set up the config, why is it not actually... Oh, okay, that's why. Apparently I have to do this separately for the Master
Different
System.
controls for Master System?
Even
Yep.
though it's the same emulator. I don't know. Oh,
Good
try it.
times.
Let's do... Alright. First mission sync. So I gotta... I guess.
Your mission, Dad. Should you choose to accept it?
Oh, I gotta blow up that ambulance!
We don't care. We're not gonna change that for the other half of this 40-minute video or whatever it'll be.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to update it.
It doesn't matter. If anything, I would have just had it say both to begin with.
I mean, the Master System is a lot like the NES in that most of the games for it I really don't want to
Oh,
play.
NES, yes. Yeah, I misread that and thought it was like Game Boy, and so I was thinking like, oh, didn't change it. Yeah, okay, that's your fault then. Big screw up on your part. I'm ashamed of you.
Yeah, I guess this is just Spy Hunter, huh?
Yeah, basically.
This
Even got the vans you drive into.
this would be...
And this even looks kind of like the Spy Hunter
yeah,
level.
it does.
Except it doesn't have the good music.
No,
Peter Gunn theme.
ambulance scared me into the ocean.
There is a part in The Sopranos where it's like a montage of the feds spying on Tony, and it has this mashup of the Peter Gunn theme and I'll Be Watching You. It's so weird. You should watch that show.
Should.
Stop trying to shoot the ambulances. Come on.
They're carrying the bad guys back
That's
to
what
the
you get.
hospital. So to be saved, you need to murder them. I
Dad, ready.
immediately got bounced off of them. I really don't understand why the ambulances are my enemy in this game. I would have actually thought that, like, restores health or something. But, I mean, there's no health in this game, so apparently the ambulances are bad guys, actually. Although I've not blown one
Yeah, I
up
bet
yet.
you just go until the time runs out.
Need to get into the Sega truck, though, so they can upgrade my missiles. Sega of America just sanctioning my crimes.
Sega.
Oh, I'm a car now! Oh, fuck, I blew up! I don't have my car no more. Maybe I do. Yeah, I still do. Okay, never mind. I'm still a car.
Oh yeah, you change forms like throughout the level. So you go, it's bike, car, and then I think you turn into a jet near the end.
Alright, I need to at least get
I have
far
played
enough
this
to-
before. I remember
I need to
now.
become the jet, so...
I don't know how I would have played this though,
Do you not have a Sega Master System?
unless it was like
Like
No.
every other kid in
it
America?
must have been on a collection of something.
Probably.
Maybe it was like a bonus thing in that Sega Genesis collection. Sort of like how they had the arcade version of Altered Beast and whatever. Yeah,
man.
it was that effect when you turn into a car that
I'm
reminded me.
not a jet,
the
man,
way
I'm
it,
a
like-
jet car.
Oh,
It's even
okay.
better.
Where we're going, you don't need roads.
No wonder people were fucking crazy about the Master System in Europe. This is great.
I mean, it's like, well, not 3, but 2 games in one. It's almost like Mario Party.
Yeah, it's a game of skill.
Yeah.
I also like that the engines are off-center.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, me too.
Same people who align the text.
Like Tetris
and
text.
Tetris worked on this game, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you know my one complaint with this is there's no ambulance in the sky, so I can't blow those up.
It's my favorite Miyazaki movie. I like how it's taking you like 10 minutes to complete this
Right.
level just because you keep dying and having to look at that screen.
Also, my bullets like blend in with this water sprite, like,
Oh yeah.
see where they're going. I wonder if this is all the same level, or if, like, actually...
Oh, it's also like Xevious. You have bombs.
Alright. Last life.
Rest 0.
Right.
So I guess you just have unlimited lives until the time runs out.
And now I have no more.
That's
Dad
weird.
is dead. They're gonna bury Dad at Arlington tomorrow. Alright, black belt.
Great.
This dude who kind of just looks like off-brand Ryu.
It's gonna be another, like, worse version of Karateka,
Probably.
like Kung
Yeah.
Fu.
It's that Turbo Graphics 16 game where you're just walking through and...
Bonk's Adventure.
Yep, that's it. Bonk's Adventure. Karate Man.
This looks like, Last Battle.
China Warrior is what I'm thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
With the giant
it's
sprites.
basically just this game, but the selling point is, man, the sprites are real big.
I mean, these guys explode.
True. I don't think they do that in China
All these
Warrior.
Karnovs coming at you.
I think that dude's a chef?
Probably.
Oh, there's fucking sushi in the sky. How do I get that? Oh, I got a punch apparently. I don't know why I would use those.
Try jumping.
Okay, up is jump.
I bet you
Alright.
jumped super high.
I jumped about yay high.
Yeah, it's a fighting game.
Actually, not sure how to jump
Up to
higher
jump.
than that.
Can you double jump?
No. It does not appear that I can double jump.
Okay, then I don't know how you get at the Sky Sushi.
Maybe there's, like an uppercut or something?
Yeah, sure you can.
It
You
doesn't
try
look
that.
like I can...
Right, down, down, right.
Alright, hold on. Right, down, right. Nope. I can't do a sure you can.
Oh, well, alright. I'm out of ideas. Yeah, Sushi in the Sky, Oh Daisy, a lot of Beatles songs happening in this.
Sushi in the Sky with Wasabi. This is my favorite Beatles song.
Yeah. I found out recently that sushi is not actually raw.
I thought this was going to be, I found out recently that John Lennon is dead. I'm like, oh damn.
Shout out to Mark David Chapman.
I'm sorry, you found out the sushi
Yeah, that made me more interested. Yeah, made me more interested in actually trying it.
I still think you should give it a shot. And, like, I know that the only exposure you
Well, I
had
might
to
now.
it is that
Now that I
shitty
know
Chinese
it's not-
restaurant that was near us, which
Yeah.
honestly, it's not serving good
Well,
sushi.
now, well, also just the idea of raw fish is disgusting to me, but knowing it's not actually raw makes me
It's
wanna try it.
consumption. I've been eating it for years.
Well, yeah,
and
it's
I've
cured. It's like a
no
ham.
idea.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's cured like a ham is, or prosciutto or something. It's technically not cooked, but they've done stuff to it.
Yeah. I think you'd like it. If you, oh, this guy's big.
That means he's got big guts. Rip and tear.
Oh, the sprite got bigger. Because there's only one other guy on the screen now, so they can do that.
That's Talpai Pie.
Right.
Come on.
I'm gonna break one of these pillars in half and just fly out of here.
The enemy's name is Ryu. That's messed up.
I think I found the winning strategy here.
Your character's named Ricky, so this is the story of Ricky. I like this boss's hops.
This seems to be working out for me, though. I don't know why you would ever punch in this game. You have, like, less of a reach with it.
I mean, every time he pops you, he's taken off a lot of health.
He's having a hard time doing that on account of my technique, though, so...
Well, now, but for a while there, he still just kept socking you in the
It's not about
face.
strength, it's about technique. Ah, damn it!
See,
Fuck!
like, just... He's got long legs. He's got
Get
reach.
that fucking ponytail, man. I can't compete with that.
Also, you can't get too close to him.
I have to kill this guy now. Brought great shame upon
This seems
me.
like the best Master System game
It
so
might
far.
be.
This might be the best Master System game I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
it's pretty much this and Sonic 2. They got
No,
hang gliders
this
in
is
Sonic
better.
2, man.
Is that just support of the Game Gear game or something? I don't know that I've seen Sonic 2
I
for
kind of
Master
forget
System.
how it goes exactly, if the Game Gear games were ports of the Master System games, or if they were, if Master System games were ports of Game Gear games. I think it's that they were Master System games first, because I know that the camera is, like, more, damn it, more pulled out in the Master System version. Alright, I got 2 more lives, I can do
At
this.
points, it kind of looks like Ricky's just doing a "That's my purse, I don't know you" to you.
If he did that, this guy would be down with, like, 1 hit.
Yeah.
So much fucking health. Does punching do more damage? I can't even get close enough to him to punch. These legs are like the entire length of my body.
Looks like punching does do more damage.
Well, punching is
Probably not
an
worth it.
option.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm never going to Chicago. If I had to come up with a list of 50 places I would want to go to, Chicago would not be in that top
Oh, that was
50.
great.
Sorry.
You get a deep dish pizza.
Sure, that's the one thing that I
Yeah,
would
here's
want.
this pizza you have to eat with a fucking fork.
Yeah, great. It's basically a lasagna at that point. Love it.
I mean, deep dish pizza is actually pretty good. So
I wasn't being sarcastic.
I know, like, a lot of people have this weird aversion to deep dish pizza, and I don't understand what that's about. Like, thick
Yeah.
pizza sounds pretty good. Like, I don't know at what point people see that and go like, ugh, it's not a real pizza.
I don't know.
Oh, New Yorkers do that, but they're in love with their, like, razor-thin slices. I don't know about that.
Nothing wrong with that
Nah,
either.
it's fine.
It's all fine.
I used to live near Chicago, though. Actually, Kind of miss that city quite a bit. Chicago's pretty nice. In most places.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, fuck! I
Thanks,
grabbed
Rama
the fucking
manual.
face! Oh, I'm fucking him up! Oh, fuck! Flame machine gun punching this dude. This feels so good!
Yeah. Ta 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 ta
I
ta.
left him alive and humiliated.
I mean, as far as you
Oh,
know.
man. After having to do that for 10 minutes, that felt really, really good, and now I can play a different game.
Okay.
Oh, hey, look, I'm in Chicago.
So,
Oh, the karate.
Punch Fighter, what was this called?
Yeah, Punch Man. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, back to last battle now.
Black Belt.
Wait,
Name of it.
wait, yes. This must be a reskin Fist of the North Star game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Because
that's the
last
case.
battle was
Yeah.
too. So yeah, that's why he does the Fist of the North Star machine gun punch. Okay, that explains it.
Choplifter time. You ever play Choplifter?
Nope.
Well, that makes two of us. I have heard of Choplifter.
This, you have to land on pads, maybe?
Yeah, it's just like Pilot Wings.
Kind of like... Oh, I was gonna say like Lunar Lander.
No, Lunar is a different game. An RPG.
No, not Lunar.
There's no anime in Choplifter import.
You need to get out of the way of the bullets, by the way, is my
I don't know
advice.
how to turn around, so I guess I'm just playing it like this now.
Maybe that's good. Maybe it keeps enemies from spawning into the
Yeah,
left.
Oh, well. I just did that to myself.
I think you're supposed to be landing
Oh, okay.
through those buildings or something.
Have to hit E button. Or maybe it's A button, I don't know. The way I got these mapped. Might have the buttons reversed. Master System needs to comply with X button standards.
You should probably pick up those people that are waving at you.
I don't know.
Considering it's called Choplifter, not Chop Gunner.
Wish it were Sean Gunner would be a better game. See, I died trying to pick him up.
The Libyans came by in their truck with guns.
Alright, Fantasy Zone.
Alright.
Motherfucking Opa Opa.
No, the reason we don't let him fly a chopper IRL is because I have seen the way he flies chopper in Battlefield
What are you talking about? I'm very
back in the
good.
day.
Very good at piloting vehicles
Oh, yeah.
and shooters. Oh man, remember that
Yeah.
remember that Battlefield that was just like based around cops and criminals that was just
Oh, yeah.
extremely
Hardline.
tone deaf?
Yeah.
It played that Sound of the Police song.
Yep, the KRS-One.
Christ, that game. I mean, it was fun, us just getting in a cop car and rolling around and doing crimes.
Yeah, it was alright. Like,
Yeah.
but it still like wasn't even in the top tier of Battlefield
Oh,
games to
no.
begin with.
And again, it was just such
And
a
so-
weird thing for them to try to base a Battlefield around. Just
Yeah.
like it barely flied back then, like especially today. Holy shit.
Yeah, flied is a word.
Flowed?
Hardline one with cool reload animation. I don't know.
Oh.
Define cool reload
You
animation.
wanna hear kind of a dark secret of mine, Larry? I
Okay.
actually don't like you. Never have.
I like Opa Opa.
Yes, Opa Opa is great. Actually, playing Fantasy Zone, on the other hand, not so much. I'm not into it.
Yeah.
I also I consistently confuse Fantasy Zone for oh god damn it! What's even the name of
Fantasy Star.
it? No, that would make more sense if I did, considering the names. God, it was the game by the guy who did Shenmue, and it's like behind your back, and it's like a grid, and you're kind of like, on rails moving forward, and you're shooting stuff that's coming out in front of you.
Space Harrier.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't know why I get them confused all the time. This game.
I don't know either.
Oh boy. Those graphics on the bottom.
You have a light phaser.
No, I don't.
Anyway, speak of Yu Suzuki, here's Hang On.
Oh. So this is actually the only game that released here on the system's launch. Everything that I've played so far has been part of the UK release, including this, but America only got Hang On and Safari. So...
also, Max, that was apparently deleted by the AutoMod feature or something, because I can't see it. Well, see, then Europe was missing out.
No, I mean, Europe had this.
Europe did. We didn't.
only got this game. We didn't get anything else. Yeah.
Okay. I was looking at
So
chat.
Our launch of the Master System was pretty dismal. I feel like also I should be able to go faster than this and really understand why. The actual rotation on this looks really good though for the Master System.
Yeah.
I can't tell you. I'm in
The thumbnail for this video says Battlefield Hardline reload animation, so I'm guessing, yes, that was the game with the reload animations you were talking about. Mystery solved.
I have to hit the down button to change gear. I would have thought it would have been
my hot take for racing,
but it wasn't.
racing video games, you shouldn't have to change gears. Should always be automatic.
Yeah. Well, I ran out of time, so I should get that.
Except in Crazy Taxi.
Yeah, I mean, Crazy Taxi, Outrun, one of those ones where the point of it is that it's, super arcadey. Just trying to get to, the checkpoint before the timer runs out. But, yeah, something like this where it's an actual race, I'm not into having a timer.
Well, I just say Crazy Taxi because the gear shifting is related to the mechanics. You switch down, then up, and then hit gas to do a boost and stuff like that. It's button combinations.
Sure.
It's not
I'm
just
about,
get to max revs and then shift up.
I'm talking about, timer, specifically.
I know what you're talking about. I'm talking about Crazy Taxi.
You make some crazy money.
Just thinking about the Offspring. That's right.
Go to the KFC.
Yep. Go take me to the Pizza Hut.
Just think about how that game, much like Tony Hawk, you have to have the original disc on the original hardware to enjoy it for what it was. Because all that shit just got stripped out of later versions of it. Some of the music.
The soundtrack for Tony Hawk 1 and 2 is really good. It has all the ones that you would think of. I'm thinking about Tony Hawk 1 and 2, and it has some new stuff which sucks, but sucks in the way Tony Hawk soundtracks always did. So it blends in pretty well.
I find out one of those original Tony Hawk games when it came out in Korea had a different version of it that included some K-pop band. So a bunch of their music was in the game, and then also them as skateboarders. I don't remember what the name of the band was. Why would I? But also
ETS.
Yeah, they were around back then. They were all toddlers, but they had amazing singing voices. Yeah, it's weird that game came out there and they were well, the only way we can sell this thing is if we put a bunch of K-pop stars in it.
Huh.
I only found out about that recently. It was on a Digital Foundry video of them going over every version of Tony Hawk. And I was kind of surprised to find out just how different some of those versions were from each other. But also that was back in the day where, two games that are same name coming out on different consoles are vastly different from each other because the hardware was so different. So something you get on the N64, Tony Hawk on the N64 is different in some very fundamental ways than it is on the PlayStation.
Well, sure. And don't forget the Joker. You'd have just that 20-second chunk of Ace of Spades on there.
No animated billboards on the Nintendo 64 version of Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
better draw distance though? I can't.
It was
One of those
weird
had better draw distance, and I want to say that actually the N64 had better draw distance than the PlayStation.
I think the N64 one kind of looked better in general, but yeah, the audio was real bad, and
Par for the course for Nintendo 64 games is
yeah,
generally looking better, but having worse audio.
storage
But
problems.
then also playing worse because the N64 controller is a disaster. I think that's enough. Hang on. Play. Dragon's Bot.
When playing, when playing Tony Hawk 1 and 2, after we talked about Profit and Lace, here's this. When playing Tony Hawk 1 and 2, I was kind of having issues with getting the high scores in the later stages, and then, like, when I was on the last one, I realized, oh, it has the thing where you can just mash buttons while grinding or doing manuals to do more tricks. Well, that wasn't in Tony Hawk 2, that was in, I think, 3 or 4.
Oh yeah.
I think 4.
It's been so long since
Because
I
3
played
was the reverts.
those, like the original 2 Tony Hawks. Like I don't think I played those since
Yeah.
the Dreamcast. Like I think that's the version of the game that I played.
Well, it has reverts too, and that was in 3. So it basically just, like, has all of the mechanics from later Tony Hawk games. You can't get off the board. So they didn't go as far as underground, but everything up to that. Which really is kind of what you want. And also getting off the board to make some of those challenges extremely trivial, since Tony Hawk's almost like a platforming game.
I keep thinking that I'm playing a Game Gear, and so there's been a few times where I've been like, yeah, this would be alright. Like if I had this back in the day, like on the go, and then I remember right, this is the Master System, I would have had to sit down to play this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I meant to look up when the Master System actually came out here too. Like I wonder how far behind it was from the Japanese release and where the UK release fits into all that too. Because all I really know is that nobody gave a shit about the Master System over here at all. I don't think I've ever actually...
I've never seen one.
I don't think I've ever physically seen a Master System in person. Never reached out and touched a Master System art in my life.
I've never even seen like a used one, like a pawn shop or anything like that.
Because they're so
like,
great.
Oh yeah.
They're like, dude, I got Sonic Triple Trouble on here. Why would I get rid of that? Actually, I don't think Triple
Dude,
Trouble
you're getting a
came out
Master
with
System.
I think that was just Game Gear. I actually kind of forget where the weird 8-bit Sonic games began and ended on the Master System. I know not all of them came out for the Master System. Like Sonic Blast did not come out on the Master System. Should not have come out at all, probably. But...
Those, by the way, were not bullets. I don't think. I think they were power-ups that you were avoiding, trying to avoid. Yeah, because some of them went into you and it did not kill you.
Well, I have a power bar, which I'm pretty sure is my health. Like I think I can take multiple hits.
Oh, okay. Well, it looked like they sort of homed in on you when you shot that thing, so I thought it was like stuff to power up your arm or something. I don't know.
Big arm.
Anyway, my point was Tony Hawk 1 2 has Superman by Goldfinger. It has Bring the Noise. It has Guerrilla Radio. And those are basically the 3 Tony Hawk songs you need on a soundtrack. Oh, Jury Was a Race Car Driver's in there. So there you go.
I think I might have just game over. Oh no, I got the... I'm going to try that one more time because I'm curious if I can take multiple hits. Like if that is what the power bar is indicating. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, that just took it down by half, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's try the last game on this list, World Grand Prix. Different levels. Looks like I'm timed in this too. Or, oh no, okay, good. I don't actually have a timer.
Looks like, I like Top Gear for SNES.
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, I guess, whatever, at some point. It's an F1 game, they're all gonna look pretty similar.
Listen to that audio though, they put mics underneath the cars to make it authentic.
Oh yeah, you can pop out the doors and look inside. Authentically modeled interiors.
Been real good if E3 existed back then. They were still trying to show off car games to like give some sort of sense of how good the graphics were.
Yeah.
Yeah, this pretty much just is like Top Gear on the end, so I could just ripping off an info.
Well, Top Gear was SNES. There might have been an NES one
Oh, I thought there was an
too.
NES.
That guy just like phased out of existence when
I
you
might
passed
either
him.
be thinking of a different game, or maybe also I'm thinking of this, and it's just been so long that I thought that, you know, I don't know, 'cause
I think it's probably just another F1 game that
Yeah.
came out because, like I said, they would basically all look alike
exactly.
anyway.
Like I was gonna say, it might be a case of everything kind of looking the same and blending together for me.
Got Mount Fuji back there though.
That's right. Could race on Mount Fuji, but they won't let me. Disrespectful.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the rotation on this looks just as good as it did in Hang On, and this plays better than Hang On, I think, because I'm not, like, you know, restricted to a timer. I don't have to worry about gears.
Yeah, this has some
I do have to worry about gears,
sprite
apparently.
problems though. Like the sprites kind of disappearing is
That,
not great.
that might be a stream thing, and not necessarily a Master System thing.
Probably. It's just flickering
Yeah.
really quickly for you, and yeah.
I will do one more lap on here and kind of see whether or not that's happening on my end, because I wasn't, you know, paying too close or not, stuff was disappearing.
Like I can see it flickering there when you started, but specifically when you were on the same sort of plane as one of the other cars,
Oh, that's actually
one
happening on my end, too.
of you would
So,
disappear.
yeah, never mind. It
Okay.
was, I suppose it could be an emulation thing, but also Master System. How hard would that really be? Oh fuck! Call an ambulance. Jesus Christ! Dale Earnhardt driving this thing.
We'll see. I was gonna say, see the movie Rush by Ron Howard for more on this sort of incident.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end this stream, is me exploding. Yeah, that's been the Game Boy and the Master System launch lineups. Both of them not great, but also given that period of time, you know, I guess not surprising either that most of them are just sports games and racing games and
Yeah,
breakout.
yeah.
I'm debating whether or not we do the 7800, because that also was like contemporary with all this
Oh.
stuff, and then that pretty much ends that generation of gaming. But the 7800,
I mean, I
also,
guess.
like, ooh. If you thought all these games were bad, holy Christ.
Yeah, what else? What's after
I think at that
7800?
point it's just like SNES and Genesis. Is
Huh.
like 7800. I actually don't know where the 7800 falls in line, like chronologically, like what the release date for that was compared to the rest of these. But like that generation of gaming is all tied together. So 7800 would be the last for that generation. And then you end up moving to 16-bit era. And like things get really weird in there too, based on the list that I was going off of, because they include some like early 3D systems within the same generation as like the Genesis and the SNES, and I feel like that should not be the case. Like the Atari Jaguar is in there.
Yeah, the Jaguar.
Jaguar.
Yes. Yeah, I would consider that was like, I don't know.
You would put that with the 16.
I was gonna say the Wii U of that time, or no, because it's a 32-bit console.
Yeah, but you would put it in that what
Or is it 64?
considered the 16-bit generation. Also, I'm pretty sure it was
No,
64.
I wouldn't.
I want to say that was the whole marketing behind it, was do the math. Look at these dumbass systems, they only got 16 bits.
Yeah.
And then they proceeded to put out
I don't
like
think it
no
was
games that
64.
actually used the actual like bit limit on that system. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I just had those crappy like 3D flying games where everything just it looked like Star Fox but worse.
Yeah.
As if that's possible.
Played worse, like the frame rate was garbage. I'm trying to remember the name of that game. The one where like the lady comes up and says, "Where did you learn to fly?" Every time you die.
Yeah, it's like Star Force,
Star
or something like. It's really generic name.
Yeah. I'm thinking we take a look at the Jaguar at some point, but I'm a little iffy on that because Jaguar emulation is very bad. It's not good at all. You can play Gex, so like I guess technically you can play all you really need to, but...
Well, that's on PS1 too, though, and Saturn.
But if you really want to enjoy... If you
I didn't even know it was on Jaguar,
true Gex
actually.
Experience. Pretty sure it's on the Jaguar.
Are you sure that was on Jaguar?
I'm relatively sure it was on the Jaguar.
I feel like it was CDI, PS1, and Saturn.
Before we call it in this thing, why don't you look that up for me? I am
okay.
Fairly sure that it was on the Jaguar. Like, I know it was on Saturn and PlayStation, but I'm pretty sure it's a case that it was Jaguar developed and then they ported it over to everything else.
3DO,
okay.
not CDI. I always confuse the two.
Yeah,
3DO, PlayStation, Saturn.
The 3DO, like,
I can never
only
remember
two games
the difference.
Playing on that thing were Gex and that Road Rash that they had put out.
Mega Race.
Oh, they also had
I'm not sure what other
the
thing.
first Need for Speed.
Yeah, the Need for Speed.
3DO.
Yep.
3DO emulation is at least better than Jaguar emulation, so we could definitely do that. But Jaguar, I kind of don't know if all the launch games will even play on that thing because, boy, it's rough.
What about Killing Time? That's what it was called, right? That first-person thing
don't remember.
for 3DO.
All I remember about 3DO is how many games were just like FMV game shows on that thing, and they were all terrible.
Well, that was CDI.
No, that was also the 3DO. The 3DO had that,
Okay.
It's a very specific one I'm thinking of, too, where it is like a FMV thing, like post-apocalypse, but they have a game show and, like, you know, your life is on the line, and it's supposed to be funny, but also...
The one that's like, it's got a big circle, like a big wheel thing that you step on or something? Because I know what you're talking about, but...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the 3DO also notable for being like $600 back in 94.
I mean, all those FMVs that they used didn't come cheap, man. You don't get more real than real.
That's a good point.
They gotta pay all those actors. Come on.
Yeah.
Hide them under mocap
You enjoying,
like a coward. No, I'm not enjoying this. I want to end the stream. We're done. We'll be back next time with probably next week. Do some more games. Maybe it's the 7800. Maybe we move on to the 16-bit era where video games actually got good.
What question? Why did you put Shinobi here and then not play Shinobi?
For that exact reason. I wanted the promises Shinobi to be there and never make good on it. Also, I was having trouble finding images to use for this that was relevant to the Master System, so...
Was Alex Kidd really not a launch title for the Master System?
Not in Europe and not in America.
Weird.
I would assume not in Japan, considering the Japan Master System launched, obviously, before it did anywhere else. I think Alex Kidd was, like, more the middle of the system's lifespan. So they wanted to be their mascot for a while, man. Alex Kidd. Terrible. Alright, bye.